If you're a creator or a thought leader who is tired of not getting the respect you know you deserve, if you're posting on social media, but it's taking too long, and you want a way to build up your authority and your credibility faster, it's time to consider writing a book that will build your brand, grow your authority in one big leap, and bring in clients for your business. My name is Brian Elwood, and I have written 3 books that have generated close to $1 million in revenue for my coaching business. But when I first started, I struggled to get clients. I think I made like $1,500 in the first 5 months that I was in business. But luckily I had been working on my first book, Fire Yourself. And after I published this, I made a total of $90,000 in the next 6 months. And you're probably like, that's kind of hard to believe that you suddenly started making all that money. What happened was this book is a very niche book about how to hire an acquisition manager to grow a real estate investing company. That's what I had a lot of success with. I was the first to write a book on this topic. I got asked to come on some pretty big name real estate investing podcasts. All of a sudden, those people found out about the book. They read it. It was a type of reader who had money and had a big problem to solve. They were willing to pay me like $3,000 per month for me to be their coach. And so I started to make money pretty quickly. Then I published my next book, Nail Your Niche, which is about how to start an online coaching business. This brought in multiple 6 figures within 12 months of being live. My latest book, Get Clients with a Book, is my breakdown of how I have done this with books. But in today's video, I'm going to give you the high-level summary of what the process is for writing a client getting booked. My success with my books did not happen by accident. I followed a specific formula to make sure that my books were going to be successful. There are 3 pillars required to write a book that truly stands out from all the other books out there, really changes the life of the reader, that gives you the respect and credibility you know you deserve, and that turns your book readers into clients. Pillar number 1 is a client converting manuscript. So here's something that a lot of people don't know. When you make a really good product in this industry, the product markets itself. Alex Hormozi credits this for the success of his first book, $100 Million Offers. He barely promoted it, but one person read it, and then they told 2 more people, who then told 4 more people. And so it grows in this compound way, organically, just because it's that good. If a book sucks, then people are just going to tell their friends not to read it. Your reputation is going to go down every time someone buys and picks up a copy, and you would be better off not writing a book at all. You obviously don't want that to happen. You want your reputation to get bolstered every time somebody picks up your book. You want people to message you and say, your book changed my life. Thank you so much. Do you have a coaching program? Where can I buy your online course? How do we work together? The key to writing a client converting manuscript is to first bust down all the objections people will have to taking action on your method. So in this book, Get Clients with a Book, I'm suggesting people should use a book to get clients. People are going to have objections to that. They're going to say, isn't writing hard? Isn't AI taking over everything? What if I can't get a publishing deal? You need to tell stories that bust down all of those potential objections that people are going to have to whatever your method is in your book. And you do that right in the front of your book so that people are like, okay, all my objections have been removed. Now I am open to actually doing what this person says. And that brings me to the second part of a client converting manuscript is a very clear framework for helping the reader get a result. It should be step 1, step 2, or phase 1, phase 2, part 1, 2, 3, a very clear blueprint or a roadmap that your reader can say, I have the map to get the outcome that is promised in this book. And number 3, you have to ask your readers to take the next step. If you want it to produce clients and customers throughout your book in a tasteful way, ask them to take an enticing next step. This is like the heart of your book is your manuscript, and you have to get it right. The second pillar of your client getting book is called your wisdom wrapper. So I want to hit you with a humbling statistic. There are 11,000 new books published every single day. 11,000 per day. And this is a big reason why people don't write a book. They're like, how is my book going to stand out from all the other books out there? And the last thing you want is to spend a few months writing your book just to publish it into the void, and it just drowns in the sea of other books that are already out there. Your life's work becomes nothing more than a forgotten footnote in history, all because you did not wrap your wisdom correctly. The packaging of your book is critical. You know how when you go to an airport bookstore and certain ones just jump out at you like, I think this is for me? Your book needs to have that same effect. And it's not about fancy colors or cover design. It's more about the overall book concept, communicating in an instant what this book can potentially do for the reader. Attention is scarce. People are just scanning the environment. How can I solve my problem? What's going to help me? What's the best fit for what I need right now? And so you have to get really good at packaging. Everybody says, don't judge a book by its cover. We all know that's not true. We all judge books by their cover. First impressions are everything. Before you even start writing, decide on the packaging. That includes answering questions like, who is your book for? What tangible outcome is your book going to deliver? And how will your book be unique from everything else out there? You guys want to know the real secret why I was able to succeed with books? This is the first book on how to hire an acquisition manager to grow a real estate investing company. This is the first book on how to pick a niche for your coaching business. This is the first book on how to get clients with a book. Now with this first one, I didn't know this stuff about packaging. I just got lucky. But with these two, it was by design. I did it on purpose. I was like, I can be first. If I can be first, I will have a chance. Now, you don't have to always be the very first person, but you have to learn how to package it so that you show off how your method is different from everything else they've already seen. Pillar number 3 is an automated sales engine. So you know how when you go out to your car in the garage and you crank it up, everything under the hood just works seamlessly. There's like 100 different things going on inside of your engine. People will tell you that getting clients with books is this simple thing. The truth is it's not. There's a lot going on under the hood to make this successful. Just like a car would not work without an engine, your book needs an engine to make it bring you clients. You need a system that supports the sale of your book, the delivery of your book, and the follow-up with book buyers, turning them into clients, or otherwise your book will do nothing for you, even if you write it with the client converting manuscript and you wrap it correctly. And that would be like buying the shiniest sports car in the game and just parking it in your garage because it's missing an engine. We don't want your life's work to get ignored, and so you must install an automated sales engine to get clients and grow your brand with your book. In other words, you got to sell the thing. That's priority number 1. And then the delivery of it and the automation to follow up with those people and get them to buy your next thing has to all be systemized. Then you can pour as much gas into the machine as you want, and your reputation, your brand will grow. You will get more clients. You also won't have to cross your fingers and hope that the Amazon algorithm picks you up or that suddenly you get a publishing deal. You'll be able to take the sale of your book into your own hands. Broadly, the strategies for doing this are going to be either succeeding with organic social media or paid ads. A third one would be collaborating with other people like I did when I went on those podcast interviews, and then having a book funnel to sell and deliver and follow up. And for those who buy on Amazon, so you put an irresistible free resource and you put like a QR code or a link inside your book. So all the Amazon buyers end up on your email list as well. So when you have a book that contains a client converting manuscript and you have put the correct wisdom wrapper on it, and then you have an automated sales engine that drives the whole thing. This is the trifecta. This is when book sales are just happening every day. People are just reaching out to you, booking a call to take the next step. And best of all, your book acts like a filter, filtering out those who are not going to be a good client because they don't read books. Also, if you want to get my program, Get Clients with a Book, it comes with the book, the template, a ton of bonuses that are going to take everything we talked about today and put it in a very step-by-step process for you. You can grab that for the price of your oat milk latte at getclientswithabook.com. I appreciate you guys being here. Here's to your success writing your client getting and brand building, reputation boosting book this year. I'll see you soon.